going on? So it's November 24th. It's Thanksgiving Eve. 2021. Let me tell you this, people. You know, I used to be in the restaurant business for a long time. Nobody, and I mean nobody, cooks on the day before Thanksgiving for obvious reasons. And a lot of people who don't cook, if you're young, you might be out partying. There's a hockey game tonight, all kinds of stuff going on. It's not at home, but a lot of people will be watching that. So it's going to be, in my opinion, it is going to be swamped. I'm hoping to get off the W2 early. God knows how early. They let us off just 30 minutes early last night, which I appreciated, man. I got to Chesterfield early, and I expected it to be a lot slower last night than it ended up being. I only needed to make $70 yesterday. That would have put me at $200 for the week, and I really wanted to prepare for today, because I really think today is going to be swamped. So my big strategy yesterday was just to push myself towards the house. The way that I've set everything up is that I almost have to drive by Chesterfield to get home. So, no matter what, I'm going to flip the app open, you know what I mean? But I needed to make some money yesterday. And the first delivery I took was, a $14 delivery going to Clayton and 109. Not perfect, but not bad either. It drops you in a pretty good spot down there. Hey, and $14 for 8 miles or whatever it was no joke. Of course, I had just gotten a $13 hidden tip down there the day before. So, rolling the dice. I came up craps on that one, didn't get a hidden tip, still a good delivery. So I'm right at Clayton and 109. Usually I would have just shot up Clayton towards Chick-fil-A. Right there at Clarkson and Clayton. Always be thinking, always be strategizing. Like, where am I? I'm going to deliver this, then what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Even before you take the delivery, you kind of got to know what your strategy is going to be, after the fact. Especially on a delivery that's going 8 or 9 miles or something like that. So, that's what I normally would have did, but remember, I'm trying to push myself just towards the house. My thought was, if I can get a really good delivery going that way, then I can just work over in Fenton. I know to stay away from Ruby Tuesday, and just have fun with it. Definitely try to work over towards Gravois Bluff. So I come up Manchester 109, which I normally wouldn't have done. I was kind of hoping for a Wildwood Pub, something like that. There's 3 restaurants right there. Wildwood Pub. There's a Chinese restaurant there, Panda Express, but not the Panda you're thinking about. And then there's Lulu's. There are 3 restaurants right there in that little plaza. All good tippers, all good deliveries. I should say all, but there's a lot of good deliveries come out of there. So I'm kind of hoping, I'm real close to there, I get some out of there. I don't. Rolling the dice. Hey, I've talked a lot about, coming up 7s lately. You know what I mean? Just winning. Well, hey man, I don't win all the time. I shoot craps sometimes. And I shot craps. You know what I mean? Didn't get some from there, so I'm heading up Manchester Road. I get to Clarkson, I turn to Clarkson, my charger goes out in my phone. I'm gonna have to get a charger, so I'm heading to the gas station to get a charger. I just passed by Popeyes. And I've said this before, I don't go to Popeyes, that's stupid. But I just happened to look at their drive-through because I do that. Because it's the only way I will ever go there if there's nobody in their drive-through and I can see it, right? And guess what? There's only 2 cars in their drive-through. Boom! I get an offer from Popeye. $17.75, exactly, I think. Somewhere around there. Going to High Ridge, but really Fenton. It was really Fenton. It was right off of. It was right off of 44. It wasn't bad. So, man, I really wasn't trying to head home that quick, but man, I took it. Popeyes had their lobby open on Manchester Road. I should post that on the St. Louis Facebook page because it does make things a little different. It definitely does. Now, of course, it wasn't ready. Let's get that out there right away. They got it ready in like 5 minutes. They were working on it when I walked in the door. Miracles happen, right? And I bet I didn't wait more than 5 minutes. It was not very long. So I delivered that. Again, it was a 20-piece chicken thing. I was kind of hoping for a hidden tip, but if nothing else, it was a good delivery for what I needed, right? So, roll the dice, did not get a hidden tip, but, hey man, right at an hour, I'm over $30. Well, theoretically, I only need to make 40 more, and I get a delivery right off of Highway 30 down there at Steak and Shake. Now, my wife loves Steak and Shake, right? So I know how horribly slow they are. But their lobby's open. I knew that. So I went over there. I was real close to there, by the way. And I had noticed there was nobody, and there was only 2 people in their drive-thru. So I took it. That delivery paid $10.75 to go to Valley Park, which is right where I wanted to be, but a little closer to Chesterfield than I wanted to be. But I took that, and it actually delivered to a spot where I could get a charger real easy. There's a big gas station right there. So I delivered that. I got a charger, and then I get a really good offer from I forgot what the restaurant was called. Boy, there is no traffic out here. A lot of people are taking off work. Usually it's just swamped right here. But to the Asian restaurant, it was a really good pay and delivery. It was 2 stops, but they were both in the same neighborhood. It was like, $15 for 2 deliveries in the same neighborhood. Maybe it was like 6 miles, something like that. So I've been all over the place. But every delivery I took was money. Over $14, $17, $11. I think it was $10.75. And then, I think that other delivery paid $12, but ended up paying $14 with the hidden tip. So I've taken 4 deliveries. I'm at like $50-something. And anybody that does this, knows that's not bad at all. And then I get an offer right there at Big Bend, because I'm coming back from Baldwin. I'm trying to move towards Fenton, but they keep pushing me this way. No big deal, especially because the deliveries were nice. I get an offer from a restaurant right there at Big Bend at 141. It pays $15.25, but it goes to Conway and 40, but it goes to a country club, like a really nice country club, a gated community. It's 6 items, and rolling the dice once again for a hidden tip. know, in the special instructions, which I have definitely taken a special look at since I messed up yesterday or the day before, says, hey, make sure you come in off Conway, because I can't let you in the gate on Malice, blah blah blah. Text me when you get here, all that kind of stuff. So a lot of instructions, the gated community, all that stuff. It's 2 bags of food, you know, just everything points towards the hidden gem. I get over there. Wow. You would not have believed these houses, man. I mean, they were like estates. They were like houses. I get to the house. I do everything the lady asked me to do. No hidden tip. But you know, now I've done 5 deliveries and I've made $70. You know, and I'm right back at 40 and 270. Of course, I just switch back over to Chesterfield. You know what I mean? It made all the sense in the world. But to that point, you know, I've taken 5 deliveries, made $70. Was still only like 8 o'clock. No, it was only 7 o'clock. So 7:30. It was exactly 7:30. So I switched over to Chesterfield, but they wouldn't only let me schedule to 8 o'clock. What's up with that, man? Chesterfield's usually just wide open all the time. This is the second time in a week that I couldn't schedule with Chesterfield. That's significant in my opinion. But I went back to Chesterfield after going to High Ridge and all that. Ended up making $30 more, $105 for the day. I turned all that off at 9 o'clock and went home because I had to get some rest. So I'm sitting at 235 right now, going into today. Man, I'd like to make 165 today. I'd like to get that up to 400 before Thanksgiving. But who knows? I don't really know if they'll let us off early. I don't know, how busy it's really going to be, or how late I really want to work, all that kind of stuff. If I feel okay and it's busy, I'm going to go to the deliveries run out, and it's going to be like a weekend night, but all the restaurants are probably going to want to get out of there, because a lot of them are closed tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. It should be a real busy day. So, you see a lot of challenges on YouTube. And a lot of these guys make their money complaining about DoorDash, basically making money off our backs, right? So these challenge videos sometimes irritate me, and I'll tell you why. Because these guys make a lot of money off YouTube, complaining about DoorDash, making money off our backs, and then they make these videos like, how many bad videos can that's true. How many bad videos can we know? How many bad orders? I'll take every order for a week and see how that works out. I'm gonna take an order from see how many different restaurants I can go to in a day. I'm gonna dash for 24 hours straight. All that kind of stuff. Kind of like, hey, just kind of, and maybe I'm just jealous because I'm not there, baby. I'm not there where I can just play around. This is all serious business to me, as far as I need to make money. That's what this channel is all about, is getting the word out there. Hey, if you're struggling, man, there's a way out. Now, one of the biggest reasons that I'm playing catch up right now is I just paid off a cruise. So I don't want to make it sound like I'm desolate, because I'm not. But I am playing catch up right now, so sometimes that stuff irritates me a little bit. And maybe this jealousy, maybe I'd like to be in a position where I can use YouTube to make goofy videos to get views, to make money on people who work for DoorDash. You see my point? I'm going to make a video about DoorDash taking advantage of us so I can make money. Yeah, you see my point. But there is one challenge that I kind of did yesterday that I've always wanted to do, but I didn't do it on purpose, and that's the $10 challenge, right? One of these days, what I would like to do is to be in a position where I don't take any deliveries that don't pay $10. I really think it's not a bad strategy, and I kind of proved that out yesterday. So one of these days, I am going to do that. Tuesday would be a good day to do it because it's usually kind of slow. Because like I said, I had $70 in, and I started at a little bit before 5, not much, and by 7:30, I'd only done 5 deliveries and made $70. At the end of the day, I didn't drive more miles. So that's a strategy to consider. The only thing that stops me from doing that, let's say when I got back to Chesterfield, for instance, I got a $6.75 delivery from Papa John's to the Drury Inn at Chesterfield Mall. And that's, of course, right where I want to be to get a Cheesecake Factory delivery. So that'd be hard. No way I was going to pass that up. And what did I get? I got a Cheesecake Factory delivery. So my strategy kind of fell apart, and I never did get a delivery going, even the mall one last night, after I came back to Chesterfield. But I did make $30 in like an hour, so that all worked out. Matter of fact, I made closer to $35. And I mean, I told you, at 9 o'clock, I totally turned off the apps and all that. So, really in good shape going into tonight. I would be unbelievably shocked if it wasn't just swamped tonight. So be ready. I know I'm ready. That's why I turned all the apps off at 9 o'clock last night, and so I could rush home and get to sleep. And I got to sleep at a pretty decent time. But I feel pretty good, and I'm hoping to get off early today. That's the big hope, is that maybe get off about noon and sneak off to Chesterfield and make about $150, maybe $200, and go home. But if I don't get off early, no big deal. And, they're under no obligation to let us off early. If I don't get off early, I'll head to Chesterfield. And again, would like to make more than 100 tonight because I can stay out as late as I need to. Because I'm going to sleep in tomorrow, baby. I'm going to make a DoorDash Thanksgiving video. I don't know if I'm going to do that tonight. I'll probably do that tonight. That makes sense. But I hope that everybody's going to have a really nice Thanksgiving. I hope that everybody that works today will make some money. It should be out there. Should be crazy. That's my hope. Halloween, Thanksgiving Eve, New Year's Eve. Those are Super Bowl. Super Bowl's a little overrated, really, for deliveries, but Super Bowl. And then I don't know what the 5th day would be for deliveries. Maybe the first week of NFL season. That was a crazy day. I made $282 that day in like 6 or 7 hours. So maybe that's the 5th day. But today's one of the 5 busiest days of the whole year. So be ready.